so important to me. Let's see what our comments before I end this video. And I meant to read them earlier, but I think I'll blame it on Connor distracting me this morning. Yeah, Connor. See, he hears me mentioning his name, so Connor's right there. Aren't you, Connor? Are you listening to every word I say? Yes, he's so bored. I'm going to have to send him to daycare. Oh, my. Well, I'll do what I have to do. But next week he goes grown up. I think getting all that haircut's going to make a lot of difference. Let's see if I can find out. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. Comments. Okay, the first comment today, and yes, says this is from Matt Janovic. Thank you so much, Mema, for sharing this. Your sister's house is nice. It reminds me of my great uncle Ed's house up in Chicago. Used to belong to a Civil War general. Even had the arch port for the carriages. Oh, wow, that's awesome. I'd love to see that. I'm sure that is wonderful. But I will let you know that my sister in that area, in her early years, what she did is she bought and restored houses. And that was the last one that she restored. Now, she sold that since. And like she does all her property, she turns. Well, now she's retired. And we live in a little suburb of, well, we really live in Sherwood, which is but we haven't, well, anyway, we live on the north side of the river, north side. But that was her house, and she loves to go by all the homes that she's restored over the many years that she did that. And she could make, she would buy those houses for nothing at the time, back in, the 70s, 80s. And then she would restore them. And she'd do a lot of the work herself, and then she would sell, and she'd buy another one. That's how she made her money, and she had fun doing it. And the houses, every house that she thought that was crippled, was not being taken care of, she would want to buy. And she said, I feel sorry for that house. And she would buy it, and she would restore it. So I want to make that clear. That is one of her houses. And it is very nice. We've set out on that front veranda, up on the porch there. She used to have wicker furniture up there, and the house is so big that she had made so many apartments. She had stairs to go up to an apartment on the third level, second level, can't remember, but she had like five or six apartments, and they're very nice apartments. I like the one on the top because it had windows all the way across the apartment like that, and you could look over. That's what one I would have moved in if I could, if I'd had the opportunity and the right timing. Timing is everything. But I did like what you respond. I can't figure out how to look at I don't know. I can't figure. Well, I'll just keep going. And and here back continues. Uncle Ed's home was probably built in 16. Oh no, that's my comment, and I was wrong. And he says, "Oh no, this house was built in 1890." I should have explained it better. It's Victorian, still standing, 4 stories. 4 stories. Wow. But that was and is awesome. His father ran Sailor Girl, an oyster business, which he then ran for decades, only importer of them in Chicago for a long time. But they worked with their own hands, and Ed did too. Wow, that's a rough business back then. They didn't have all fancy equipment, or do they have fancy equipment now? I do love oysters. Mm-mm-mm. Well, that's very interesting, Pat. Very interesting. Of course, I'm into that kind of stuff. I love it. Not that I'm very smart about it. I can't remember a lot, but I enjoyed going to Savannah, and I went to Williamsburg and Pennsylvania. All over the country, really. Looking, and I always enjoyed the homes. And I lived in Seattle for a while, and that was quite beautiful. Oh, and here's Matt again. It says, "Visit Mema. I'll tell you plenty more. Mema, some good stories to share. For example, I've been to Arkansas, but it's been 50 years this year, 1973. But I still remember it well. A peaceful place." Well, thank you. 50 years, yep. Yep. In the 70s, yeah. I moved here we moved back here. I'm from Arkansas, but we moved back here in 1971, my husband and 2 children. And I've been here until I moved to the hills. I lived up there for 10 years in a little cabin, and now I'm back home. But yes, you know exactly what it was like in the 70s, and that's exciting to know. Very exciting to know. And I hope you have some good stories. That would be fun. That would be fun. And from the video I did, that was really at Penny Teen's home. She had sent me the video, and I put it up and put her name and stuff on it. It says, Penny Teen says, "There's a bird calling and 3 more answering. I don't recognize the call. My friend Gina Stroud provided the ID. It's an Eastern PB flycatcher. An Eastern Phoebe flycatcher." So if you saw the video at Penny's house, thank you, Penny, for sharing that. I hope you didn't want to hit me over the head when I shared it out, but it was so enchanting, and the birds were singing, and it was just heavenly. And the way you did the photography on the sun, it was great. And I don't know if you noticed, but Who Knows commented on the chicken run. He says, "Is that a chicken run?" Who Knows lives in Texas, and you need to check out his video. It's Who Knows, and he's so enjoyable to listen to. Maybe he'll drop a link so y'all can get it. And let's see if there's any more comments. Oh, on the video I did, the little short video I did on the shawl, that was a picture of Timmy, of Penny. Penny was you, yes it was. The picture of Penny, and she's working on one of those shawls. And the picture was so perfect, and I said, "That's going to be my cover. It's got to be." And she said, that's my shawl. Thanks for sharing my work." So if y'all wondered what that was, I did put her name on it, but it goes by so fast. But anytime you got any work, I'll share it out. I don't mind at all. At all. And then the drive-through through the town video, if y'all had seen that also. Penny says, "Hey Penny, thanks for sharing some of the beautiful architects in your area." Yeah, Little Rock, those homes were all built about the same time here in Little Rock, and it just goes on and on. It's probably one of the, well, it's downtown. And here's another video comment from the Enchanted Arkansas Hills that Penny gave. Is who knows? This is so peaceful, sort of like my area here in Texas. The daffodils are springing up here as well. Was that a chicken run? Thanks for sharing. I know people in North Little Rock. Well, yes, you know me. No, I know what you meant. Who knows? And you know a lot of people all over, I'm sure. And yes, I'm sure they're wonderful people, you know, from North Little Rock. Yes, and I've enjoyed your video. Yeah, I did enjoy your video last night. And when you went shopping for that yarn, that was, but the bucket story, I mean, that was a blessing. It really was. And who knows, you have to go and see that video. I'll try to pull the video and link it somehow. I'll figure out how, if I can figure it out. And I think I've read everyone else. And here's, I don't know if it says, Matt here again says, Connor's a funny boy, I know. We lost our 22-year-old kitten, Saffron, this November. It was very hard. My condolences to Bonnie Myers for her loss. Such nice people here. Yes, we have some wonderful people here. And here's Nomi May Live. Says, I keep missing you, Mema. I'm watching the replay. Love you. Y'all need to continue to check out Nomi May's life. It's she's, let's see, where was she yesterday? She went out to the lake. It was fun, yeah. Fun to watch, fun to watch. And let's see, I think I've read, yeah, I've read these. Okay. Let's see if there's any I. Oh, here it is. It says Joybird. Well, hey, Joybird. It says, Mema, having fun with shorts today. I'm enjoying them. Well, one thing I like about it is that they're quick and easy to do. Now that I've learned how, learning the how is time consuming. But I miss visiting. You know, I miss our, no matter what I put up, I still miss when you comment some, you know, I feel like you're listening to me and I'm not alone. You know, Connor thinks I'm always having company, but when I'm nobody's. Here's Bonnie Myers, lovely, looks lovely, talking about my drive through the town. Well, thank you, Bonnie. How are you doing? Are you doing better today? Are you? Yeah. So one of the babies are still alive. The puppy. What's her name or his name? Now these are your sister's puppies that you took in. You're such a nice person, Bonnie. And what kind of crocheting are you doing right now? Are you still working on the vest? No, the adult cardigan is what you. Oh yeah, that's right, adult cardigan. And I didn't ask Joybird. Joybird, have you started any? Been enthusiastic about some kind of project? You haven't? You just been enjoying life. And when it comes to you, it comes to me. You sure you don't want me to send you some yarn? I can send you some yarn. I'll send you some of that crazy neon yarn. It's the hardest stuff. You couldn't work with it because I couldn't work with it. And the thing was, it was just too dark, too black. The black was too bad. Now the lighter colors in the red heart stripe was easy, but that black, oh my gosh, I just couldn't see it. Well, I think I've answered all of the things here. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Now, I don't know what made me start humming, but I just did, didn't I? I know I've been talking a long time. And you don't have to listen to it all. But I do appreciate y'all being out there. And remember, God has you in the palm of His hand. Pray for Mother Earth, the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, and for each other. Because we're all in this big world together. And keep each other in your prayers. And wish everyone a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.